Installing Ansible Automation Platform is like setting up a new kitchen. You need the right tools, the right ingredients, and a foolproof recipe. First, let's understand why Ansible is your go-to automation buddy. Next, we check the system requirements because, well, every good installation needs a solid foundation. Then, we walk through the installation steps. Think of it as following a cooking recipe. Finally, testing ensures everything is working, because nobody likes a half-baked setup. I'm Emma Grace, an IAM expert with 10+ years of hands-on experience designing and deploying identity solutions that scale. I specialize in helping organizations implement secure, user-friendly access controls that reduce risk, meet compliance, and support growth without adding complexity. Think of Ansible Automation Platform as your IT wizard. It eliminates manual drudgery and brings efficiency. Automation is key because, let's face it, no one enjoys repetitive tasks. Ansible simplifies IT processes, handling configurations and deployments like a pro. And the best part, it saves time, reduces errors, and makes you look like a genius. Let's dive into why this platform is your new best friend. Before jumping into installation, let's make sure the system requirements are good to go. Because you wouldn't install a game on an ancient computer, right? First, check if your OS is compatible. No Windows XP here, please. Then, ensure necessary dependencies are installed. Next, verify your hardware. If your system is gasping for breath, it might be time for an upgrade. Finally, network configurations must be set, unless you want your setup screaming into the void. All right, folks, let's get our automation engine up and running. First, we install the Ansible Automation Platform. No magic, just well-documented steps. Then, we define our inventories, because automation without structure is like a recipe without ingredients. Configuring authentication keeps unauthorized users from making mischief. And finally, we validate our setup with test playbooks. Because what's automation without a little double-checking? Every great system needs gatekeepers. We start by defining user roles, making sure everyone has the right access. Then, access control policies help keep order. Think of it as the bouncer at the club, deciding who gets in. Integration with authentication mechanisms ensures smooth and secure logins. And finally, monitoring logs, because spotting mischief early is way better than dealing with chaos later. Now we get to the real magic, deploying playbooks. Writing playbooks is like scripting a dance routine. We want them effective and modular. Using variables and templates makes them scalable, because one-size-fits-all doesn't work in automation. We then execute them across different environments. Imagine a chef preparing meals across multiple kitchens. And troubleshooting, because, let's be honest, something always needs a fix. Think of monitoring and logging as your system's fitness tracker. Logging playbook executions ensures we have records of what's happening. Performance metrics tell us how well things are running. No one wants a sluggish system. Analyzing logs helps detect anomalies early. And setting up alerts means we catch issues before they turn into disasters. Automation isn't just about action. It's about foresight. Installation errors happen. We just need to outsmart them. First, we pinpoint common errors, because knowing the enemy is half the battle. Then, resolving dependency conflicts, like making sure your puzzle pieces actually fit. Checking configurations ensures we haven't missed a sneaky typo. And debugging tools, they're the lifeline when things don't go as planned. Because let's be honest, troubleshooting is just another word for problem solving. We made it, folks. From setup to troubleshooting, you now have the foundation to work with Ansible. Best practices ensure long-term success, like automation hygiene. Check out additional resources to keep growing. And don't forget the community. It's full of brilliant minds eager to help. Keep experimenting, keep automating, and remember, less manual work means more time for coffee. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel.